Hello everyone, I am Ishita Basa, aka Tiny Issue, and in this channel I talk about the issues which we face in our day-to-day lives or maybe once in our lifetimes, and we try to get a solution to it or maybe how to handle the situation. So let's go. So as you can get from the title, today I'm going to talk about Neet 2025 and how we, the aspirants, are feeling right now. So, I believe in something. Just like a coin has a head and a tail, everything has a head or a tail at least. So, in this video, I'm not only going to talk about the students, but I'm going to talk about the students, the teachers, and also NTA. What I feel like, what I think, and what I take from this exam, for the future. Also for the others, because I'm talking about this so that the others, so that you can also, get those positive vibes. So let's start with the better part. Okay, so I am pretty much motivated right now. So why am I feeling motivated? First of all, you know, I always had the dream of becoming a doctor, like since my childhood, and maybe that dream, that ambition is too strong that maybe somewhere in my heart I want to let it go, but I just cannot let it go. So that's a huge, that's the first motivation, first reason why I'm continuing this fight of becoming a doctor. It may work. So although I'm not sure if I won't get a college, maybe I can, but I don't want to take any risk. I don't want to take a risk and just procrastinate the study part. So I'll just start preparing from now on, so that I don't get late, first of all. So this is what I think. And also, people are in their 5th year, 6th year of appearing for Neet, and they are not stopping their fight. They are still fighting to fulfill their dreams. Commendable, right? So why won't I feel motivated? Like, that's the biggest reason. And if I'm wrong, if you're motivated but still something else is going on in your mind, and like if there is something which I did not cover here, please comment down, or maybe you can even email me. Okay, it's in the description box, you can check that out, and please let me know, please enlighten me. I would request you all to enlighten me how you are feeling right now, what's going through your minds, and everything. I would love to know about you. Now let's move on to the next part. And what is that? So this time I'm going to talk about the ones who are not very motivated, or maybe who are very depressed. If you are thinking that you are a failure, you cannot do anything, you did not do anything, no. First of all, you gave your best, and I'm very, very, very proud of you. And I swear to God, I'm not saying this out of some kind of sympathy or something like that. See, I appeared for the NEET exam, and I'm saying no one of us backed off, right? We fought till the last second, till the last bell. We all fought, we all gave our best, and I'm very proud of you. I'm not sugarcoating it. I am genuinely proud of you. So please, first of all, give a big smile to yourself, because you deserve that. Okay? And listen to this, what I'm saying right now. So if you are thinking of, taking another job, trying again, that's the best thing you can do. And that actually falls under the previous part. Like, we all are same row. So let's fight and stay motivated and give our best and try once more, okay? But if you are not feeling good about this exam, and if you are thinking of just leaving this dream and going to some other field, you are, first of all, not at all wrong. I would say you are not wrong. If you cannot do this, okay, anymore, skip it, pause it, stop it, whatever you want to. I know it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot to let your dreams go off, because I cannot even imagine to do that. But You know what the most important thing is? It's your health, it's you. So please, if you think that you don't want to continue this journey, please don't blame yourself. Please do not think that you didn't fight. You did fight. You fought a lot, and maybe you didn't conquer this, but maybe you're gonna conquer some other field. See, no, 23 lakh people gave Neet, right? And many more people aspire to become a doctor, but not everyone can become a doctor, right? Even I am aspiring to be a doctor. That doesn't mean that I will become a doctor. Yes, of course, I'm motivated enough to try again and again and again. But of course, there's some saturation level. After a few attempts, maybe even I will lose that motivation, and that's very, very normal. So if you think that you cannot do this anymore, if you don't want to do this anymore, please don't force yourself. Because your health, you are the most important thing. You gave your best. That's it. Now, do not overthink about anything. Do what you think. Take your time. Take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, how much time you want. Of course, don't regret anything. Because this decision, this one single decision you take, it's going to change your entire life. If you decide to stick into this Neet UG thing and MU, if you want to pursue MBBS and become a doctor and you want to continue this, please do continue this, please. But do not regret anything. If you don't want to, please don't. Just do something so that you do not regret this later on. Got it? And again, I would say you gave your best, and I am very proud of you as your fellow aspirant, as your fellow competitor. I'm very proud of you. So now I'm going to talk about the people, the fellow aspirants who never actually wanted to become a doctor. I have a lot of friends like this, who never wanted to become a doctor, but their parents forced them to. Well, the only thing I would say is try to talk with your parents, because this is very important. Please make them understand that you don't love this profession. See, if you don't love this profession, this profession is something which requires a lot of dedication, right? So if you don't love this profession, how can you become a good doctor? If you don't want to become a doctor, how are you going to be a good doctor and serve people? There's a huge difference between a doctor and a good doctor. What's the use of being a doctor if you cannot serve the people well? I would say it's going to be a lot difficult. So now I want to talk about another thing, which is like after the Neet exam, a lot of teachers have been facing trollings and hatred, which I don't think they deserve actually. See, yes, there are certain things which they did, which I guess it was not correct. Yes, claiming something, maybe claiming things like this may be misleading sometimes, just like this what happened this time. And I guess from the next time, teachers will of course keep that in their minds. And of course they are teachers, they are not dumb, right? They are teaching us. That means they have a lot more things in their inside them, in their brains, which we can never think of. They are teachers, and there's a reason behind that. But I don't think they deserve all these hates, the insane amount of hate they're getting right now. Even now, exactly, even after a week of Neet exam, Neet 2025, they are getting insane amount of hate. And I don't think this should be done, to be honest, because see, yes, teachers are supposed to teach us both, the easy and the hard topics and everything, But this is what we're saying now, after the exam is conducted. If they taught us, if they taught the difficult topics, irrelevant topics, I would say, then they would get the same amount of hatred. They taught us what's relevant to Neet. Yes, NTA did something which is entirely NTA's fault, not our teacher's fault. Like, why are we hating on our teachers? They are not the ones to face our frustrations. We need to understand this. I understand we all are very angry, and we are going through a lot of things, but that doesn't mean that we will just you know throw our emotions and frustrations to them. No, they don't deserve that. They did their best. They gave their best, just like us, just like we gave our best during those 3 hours, okay, in that examination hall, in that center. They gave their best for the 1 year or the 2 years or the 3 years or how many years you took preparing. Okay, so they gave their best along with us, so they don't deserve that hate. So please, we should be respectful to them because they are human beings as well. So now, like after a week when my mind is finally calm, I've really thought about N.T.'s POV. Are they 100% wrong? Well, maybe 90%, 99%, but definitely not 100%. How could I say this, right? When I appeared for the exam, am I not an aspirant? Why am I saying this? That N.T. did not do 100% wrong. Well, yes, I don't think they did 100% wrong because, there are a lot of factors of becoming a doctor. After all, this is a pre-medical exam, right? Pre-medical. So this is something which prepares us mentally to become a doctor. Yes. Even I think that they made the question paper out of ego because both the JEE mains papers were a lot easy. So even the teachers thought the paper is going to be easy, the Neet paper is going to be easy. But unfortunately, it was too lengthy, like way too lengthy. But think about this from the perspective of a doctor, of a future doctor. Imagine you are done with your degree. You are now a doctor or an intern. I would say intern is better, to be honest. So now you are an intern, and there is a case in front of you, a person in the emergency room. Okay, and with some like really, what should I say, like fatal symptom, I would say, but you don't know what the symptom suggests. You cannot diagnose the disease correctly, properly. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna lose your composure? Like, are we gonna lose our composure? Can we lose our composure? Can we say to the patient that, okay, no, I don't know anything about this disease you are having, or I cannot diagnose you properly. Wait till I call some senior doctor. We cannot do this, right? We definitely cannot do this. We cannot lose our composure. We need to stay strong. We need to be confident so that the patient does not panic. If we start panicking in front of the patient, just imagine what they are going to face, right? So I think it prepared us mentally to be patient. We must not lose our composure, right? And I feel like it was a trailer for that. A trailer before the main picture. What's the main picture? Of course, us being a doctor. That's the main picture. It was the trailer. Neet hugely. So maybe that's what it was in their minds. Because, see, if we don't take something positive from these negative things, it's gonna, make us dead. Like, dead from within. Like, maybe physically we are alive, but what about the ambitions we are having? We need to stay motivated, right? So that we can fulfill those ambitions. So, what about me? As I already said, I will fight, of course. You know why? Because I want to make the little Shita feel proud of herself. I feel that's how we should take this thing. Like, instead of being negative about this entire scenario, let's take something positive from it, right? Because we need to get through this together, or maybe alone. I understand if you're alone, if you don't have someone to talk to. You need to get through this. You cannot lose. You cannot stop. You cannot give up. You need to fight. Fight for whatever you want. If you want to become a doctor, if you don't want to become a doctor, if you want to continue this journey to this fight, if you don't want to continue this fight, whatever you choose for yourself, you need to do that, right? And very importantly, please do not take any wrong step. Your life is very precious. Even if you think it isn't, it is. Please, please, always remember this, that there is at least one person who, you know, is proud of you and who will get affected from a single step you take. Of course, you won't realize that. You won't know that. If you would know that, then you can never take such a step. If you ever think of, you know, taking such kind of wrong step or something which you should not do, you know, something bad to yourself, you know, that means you think that no one loves you. But you are definitely wrong. There must be one person in this world, one person, there has to be one person who will get very badly affected by that single step you take. Instead of blaming anyone, let's continue and fight for our spots, proving people that we deserve to become doctors. If the desire is too strong, we should fight. If you don't want to, then don't. Okay? Like, be prepared, be confident. Next year, maybe it won't be any easier. So, we need to be prepared that way. You know, I'm a firm believer of fate and karma. So, I have worked, I have given my best. I have done the best, you know, I have given my best, the best I could do. Now it's up to God. I'll leave everything up to God. I get to college, I do not get to college, whatever happens to me, it's up to Him. Now, my work is to focus on the future Shita, right? It's to focus on the future me. What happens other than that, it's up to God. It's up to my fate. What's bound to happen is going to happen. Anyways, whatever we try to do, it's going to happen. So, let's not try to, you know, avoid the reality, but fight. And let's try to change the sufferings, you know, which we're facing right now. Let's try to change our lives. Let's try to become the better versions of ourselves. Maybe not the best, maybe not the perfect ones, but a day goes by and better we become. So, we must not lose our hopes. So, yeah, we should fight and we should stay strong in this moment. Till the next time, bye bye. This was Tiny Issue. Thanks for watching.